or for foreign companies to come and handle their investments. Absolutely, for an investment sake. But imagine if the airlines, like how you have got private air carriers who are offering you a Bangalore to Delhi flight at 1,999. How can you actually not take a 1,999 3-hour flight to Bangalore to Delhi rather than take a 2,500 AC ticket for a 3-day travel to Bangalore to Delhi? Which one would you prefer? Absolutely, right? So there is competition. So what happens when there is competition? There is a need for you to stand out. And for you to stand out, you need what? Branding. Branding is part of what? Marketing. For those who raise their hands, for them to do a finance specialization, why didn't you do a CA then? You get my point? Think about it. If you want to understand what finance sector has in place for you after your MBA, be very clear in what field your degree would actually be useful. Don't just go in for a job which is going to give you a good package and get into a company which is not part of your professional career path. You get my point? All these things are very, very important when it comes to branding and positioning yourself, right? Then we started off with radio advertisement in 20s. Earlier we used to have transistors and radio signals. That's how we could engage in our communication and entertainment part of it. Then came television, then came internet, then came what? Mobile phones, right? So all these things came up in the 90s. From 1920s to 40s to 50s. When you see from 80s to 2018, that is, we have actually gone very fast. In our childhood, we used to have a huge television at home, right? With a very big box. And now we've got everything as LEDs, smart TVs, and so on and so forth. Earlier, what was the TV called? Idiot box. Right? Now what do we call it? Smart TV. Now you know how people are actually manipulating your thought process and taking you there, saying that, hey, listen, for you to have a statement, for you to have a fantastic clarity of the picture, Dhoni says, if you don't have an HD, then you have nothing. Dhoni says that, right? Now you please tell me, a real image on a television and an HD image on a television, how does it really matter? But then that is how it is positioned in your mind. That's how it is branded. Then then of course you got the mid-90s, and I told you about how 2000 to 2018 we have seen Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, social media. Media came into your fingertips. You are the voice of the nation today. You can like anything, you can dislike anything, you can comment on anybody. You can tag Narendra Modi today. You can talk to him directly today. Right? Is that the power that you have? Yes. Are you utilizing it to the best of it? What do we see? We see a lot of negatives.